All right, everybody, we're back. I'm BB Davis for BEBELUVSPORTS, the sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. We are in set 3. All right, so Texas is up 15, Nebraska 10. Texas has won 2 sets. And they're looking to shut down in set 3 for 25, and they're getting closer to it. Nebraska is down by 6.
We saw Texas's confidence soar in set
16-10.
They totally dominated Nebraska, who hit negative in that set, and they have not taken their foot off the gas.
And you want to go for it because Nebraska is such a strong team. And blocked.
Jenna Landis is a high-level blocker on that left side. Even though she was working through some offensive troubles early in the season, this is one of her best skills. You see her up, over, closing that seam.
Jarrett Elliott cannot.
The block is on. Texas 17, Nebraska 10.
Every day, extra reps in the gym. Her teammates have seen that work, and it's showing up in the tournament.
And nothing could be done. Try to be a good save there by Nebraska.
Texas as a center, she's just done a really nice job making heads-up plays. I like that Bergen Riley goes back to Merritt Beeson, but all you gotta do is just kind of punch this ball deep in the court over top of the defender's head. But I feel like
And nothing else you could have done with that. 18, Texas. Nebraska 10. Nebraska's going to have to pull off something spectacular to stop this runaway volley train. And there it is. Woo.
the service pressure from Texas is ridiculous.
It is. It's crazy. 19, Nebraska 10. Timeout. Timeout for Nebraska. And it's definitely going to have to be a timeout because I'm telling you, it's like, boom. O'Neal with the high five and chest bump there with the teammates. Proud father Jermaine O'Neal standing up, looking like, hey, 6 more and you can close this out. All right, so we're gonna have the audience, you all who are watching at 3 p.m. You're gonna be looking at some of the takeaways from the Texas team and how they got through the season to where they are now. This has really been such a great Final Four, just all around good volley.
Conversations his players are having amongst themselves, the confidence.
Now, if you want to talk about rotation, let's talk about that real quick. With the rotation, everyone, this is after a side out occurs. Okay, players, what they must do, you must rotate clockwise around the court and then through the serving, and then a team must be in correct rotation order before the serve is put into play. And once that ball has been served, then the players can move positions. But if you're in the backcourt, players in the backcourt, excuse me, sorry about that, cannot move to the net and they cannot spike. And the backcourt players, they have to attack behind the attacking line. And that setter must be in their proper place in order before any sprinting goes to the net. All right, we're going to get back into this play. Keep it locked.
Nebraska. Watch Maddie Skinner out of the back row, most likely a Vic out of the middle.
All right, so they're going to have to do some kind of turnaround because Texas is at 19. Nebraska is at 11. Texas lead 2 sets.
On the slide.
Okay, able to save by the libero for Nebraska and just cannot go in. That dump was spectacular. They're right there, just knocking on the door for a championship. Texas 20. Whoosh.
Texas, perfect location on their first contact, and Alice Swindle calls her own number, throws it down.
Nebraska 11.
Nebraska 062. There's some blood on the court. They're taking a look at Merritt Beeson's leg.
All right, so we got a timeout on the court looking at Merritt Beeson.
Let's take a look at the current Capital One Cup standings. On the men's side, Cal. On the women's side, Florida State. You can log on to capital1.com/capital-1-cup for more information. We're wiping up some blood on the Nebraska side.
Oh, wow. We got some bleeding going on Nebraska. So we're going to take a pause break right here and get back into set 3. So stay locked in. All right, so everybody's back on the court. Merritt is okay. We're going to see if they can get a momentum shift here. Texas is 5 points away from a championship. 20-11, Nebraska. The block is on for Beeson. You see a lot of smiles, a lot of cohesive togetherness there for Texas. Libero couldn't help the save. 21-11, and we got another timeout. Nebraska, final timeout. The crowd is on fire there for Texas. So we're going to stay right here as we may witness, unless something else happens, a national titleship again for Texas Longhorn. All right, so a block solo, this is the number of solo blocks, meaning that a blocker must be the only blocker attempted to block the ball. Then the blocks, this is the first line of defense. And it's to block the opposing team's spiking balls from crossing the net. And the 3 front court players, they share that responsibility to do blocks. And they can usually read or react to a block that's coming and where they block based on where the setter has set the ball. Okay? And I think that Texas has done an incredible job doing this blocking over Nebraska. It's just been effective. It's just been a great. Then the attack line that is like 10 feet away from the net. And that's the line that separates that front row player from the back row. And the back row players cannot legally attack the ball over the net unless it is from behind the attack line. And we've seen that as well being done by Texas. All right, we're going to get back into this moment.
On the season. Asia O'Neal serving. Batenhorst. Swing on to Maddie Skinner.
Woo! Maddie Skinner is having an incredible vibe, as well as Asia, as well as just almost the whole team on Texas.
She is just unstoppable today.
Just able to get it done with the kills. 22, Texas, Nebraska, 11. Oh my gosh, nobody in the back. Everybody's sitting up at the front. And here we go. Asia O'Neal again. Nice looks because you got Nebraska sitting center and front. Nobody back there to even give the save. And we're getting closer down for championship. Oh my goodness. Here we go. 23 Texas, Nebraska 11. Blocked. Oh. 1 point. 1 point from championship. Unless something else happens, of course, Nebraska legendary coach is sitting with all composure. And here we go for that last point, ladies and gentlemen. Texas 24, Nebraska 11. Boom. That's it. Texas Longhorns is your NCAA 2023 national champions for volley. Oh my. Just dismantled. Came in for the good attack. Good strategy. Great efforts there by Nebraska. But boom. Final score 25-11. Now that is crazy good. Congratulations. Father Jermaine O'Neal showing good composure there. He knows how it is with that good sportsmanship. Of course, Nebraska, Becca Alec has some tears going, but great sportsmanship. See, this is what I love. Great sportsmanship for everyone. Just a great team. Texas is on national championship champions. I love the sportsman-like conduct from both teams. And we had a lot of high-powered moments there in the first set coming from the coaches. Not so much the ladies from either team. Texas coach was just a little wound up, but it's okay. That's how it happens. But
I mean, the confidence after being down that set point against Tennessee, they've completely responded and they have not looked back.
I love, it's just like all of them are just hugs and just wonderful moments, okay? I thought this was great. The back row attack was crazy good for Texas. And this is when somebody's on the back row and they attack the ball. You got to jump from behind. And then you have the set is also a back row attack from the left side. A pipe set is a back row attack from the middle. Got to show love to the back row. You know what it is. Spread offense. Okay. This is when you have the offense attacking from the sides. Then you have double quick, thinking off the top of my head here, when two of the attack options are quick sets. Then you got high balls. Saw some high balls. We also see Jermaine O'Neal hugging his daughter. And even as tall as she is, he's giving her a kiss on the head. Her story is incredible. Her backstory, you know, open heart surgery twice. They're telling her, no, you cannot go back out on the court and do what you love. A dream come true. Dash. But that was denied. Back on the court. Definitely made her plays. Proud father. Love shown. I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see overall with all of these players. Just great. The high ball, a set to the left front zone. It's generally used when it's a bad pass because that's the easiest spot to set up the ball. So we're going to let you listen in here to the announcers. Keep it locked.
She is the fourth true freshman setter to set her team to a national title. The first since Jenna Gray did it for Stanford in 2016. The Slide Queen, a national champion for the second time. Asia O'Neal, Texas. A sweep in dominating fashion of Nebraska for another national championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a complete ball. There are so many different styles of coverages, so you make sure you tune into them all. Of course, you have the NCAA official announcers. I thought they did a great job in sport broadcast. We're going to give them a round of applause. And I also want to show love to all other media sport outlets covering this game, this tournament, these matches, and, you know, just being there for the full love of it. With all of us doing our broadcasting, of course, mine was play-by-play. I think this is a really good look for the sport. Just like you had a lot of people with the interest in women's track, of course, excuse me, women's basketball, just a lot for women's. And I think this is just a really good look for the volleyball team because, again, first time ever being showcased on ABC. And I think that's just a really good look. And I hope that more people get excited into the world of volleyball because it's such a physical play of action and it's just wonderful. I've always been a champion for any type of women's sports. Boy, I'm getting a little bit tired there with that popcorn. But even in high school, where we champion our high school about cheerleaders, you know, you have these athletic awards and everybody's awarded except for the cheerleaders. And this was at my school. And let me clear my throat again. Let me clear my throat. All right. So Generation X, you know what it is. All right. So then we challenged as a squad and we was like, listen, we are considered a sport. And the coaches was like, no. And we was like, yes, we are. Sport is physical activity, team, unit, defense, offense. Listen, you have that in cheering. If you are that cheering squad and you're doing more than just dancing, okay? I'm going to just keep it 100. You're doing pyramids. You're doing tough essentials out there on the court. You know, you're doing physicality. You're dropping a high pyramid that could be 4 up, 5 up, 6 deep up. And you're trusting that person at the bottom once released to get you down safely. You're doing tumbles. You're doing a lot. And the physicality that comes with that. So absolutely, we finally got that in high school, and we were able to get the awards for what we do. And now you see in national cheer and just cheer all over, it is considered in the realms of sports. And a good FYI, if many didn't know, we're going to tune in here to Merritt real quick, Skinner.
And so just the people surrounding me made this all possible.
What was the feeling for your whole team coming into this match?
I mean, we had all the confidence in the world. I mean, I'll say it till I die, but we just are peaking right now. We had so much trust, and we just believed in one another, and Emma's literally like me right now screaming. But yeah, just the companionship that we had, and just how much we invested in one another, it just all paid off. It feels so great.
Maddie, it's one thing to get aces yourself. What was it like watching your teammates deliver ace after ace?
Unbelievable. I mean, the service pressure today from us was insane. They were out of system and off. They had so much, which gave us so many options in transition. It was just incredible. Everyone was on it tonight.
A championship game record, 12 aces for you guys today.
It's insane. I'm so proud of all the girls. I mean, every single one person from the bench to the people on the court, to our staff, to our nutrition, like everyone that's played a role. It's just incredible people, and I'm just so excited for us, and we can't wait to celebrate.
Maddie, you told us when you came to Texas you were trying to find that love for volleyball again. Who is Madison Skinner now?
Madison Skinner's national champion, and I'm so excited for my team. I'm so proud of them, and I love everyone in this program so much, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Longhorn Nation, and I cannot wait for next year.
Maddie Skinner's a 3-time national champion. Go celebrate with your team. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Maddie.
That was such an emotional moment. That was Madison Skinner, offensive hitter, and she's a junior, number 6,
And she'll tell you she wasn't confident, which is wild to think.
coming to Longhorn Nation in Texas. You got a moment there with her and Asia O'Neal again. Asia O'Neal, middle blocker, senior. What a way to end your vibe for volleyball as a senior. Madison Skinner will be back. She's a junior.
In the national championship match led by Maddie Skinner with 16 kills.
16 kills.
When we come back.
16 kills, everybody. All right, so as I was saying, we were able to get on so for the athletic awards. We got on, we sat down with our advisor, and she was able to, along with our captains and co-captains, pick the different type of awards we would get for team spirit, for, just everything. So I think this is a really good look for volleyball. I think it was covered really, really good. I think the hype around it was covered good. And then with us out here as sport professionals and broadcasting sportcasters, with us putting it out here and covering it, I think that this will have a lot more momentum, even more so. Here it is. History has been made. December 17th, 2023 at 3 p.m. The time now is 5:14. We went only 3 sets, and it was a sweep. Texas in the first set, Texas in the second set, Texas in the third set, and they are your champions for the finals. Congratulations, ladies. Well deserved. And just looking back through all of these moments, it's just a joy. So we're going to look at some more highlights here. Keep it locked.
This year here in Tampa, Asia O'Neal with an ace on national championship point. Texas sweeps Nebraska. They win their 4th NCAA title, and the watch parties in Austin, Texas going wild. The trophy presentation is underway. Texas Longhorns, your champions.
Deputy Director of Athletics at Loyola University Chicago and Chair of the NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball Committee. Fans, let's give all of the outstanding student athletes, coaches, and staff from the University of Nebraska a round of applause.
Yes, okay.
And now, the 2023 NCAA Division I Women's Volleyball National Champions, finishing with a record of 28-4 and going back-to-back.
Woo!
Texas
The Longhorns, back to back to back.
Will the following individuals please come forward to receive your awards? Kayleigh Akana.
All right.
Carissa Barnes.
All right.
Bella Bergmark. Naya Bunton. Marina Crownover. Emma Halter.
Yes. Emma Halter for my position. Woo, LaBera. Yes.
Players from that national championship team last year, but the story couldn't have been any different. So incredible. Remember last year, they were number 1 from the start and the favorite coming into the tournament.
Yes.
Texas, there was a huge shift in their culture, and I think it stuck with them through the hard times this season.
Yes.
Walk through it, stay focused, have each other's back, and you see them peaking at the right moment. It's been incredible. I don't think there's very many people.
It would really be good if the sportcasters kind of stopped talking while this moment is happening, but you know.
We saw that confidence really start to take off, especially in Stanford out at the regional. Remember, Tennessee had match point, ready to send Texas home in the regional semifinal, and the Longhorns got through that first to fifth set.
Yeah, they rattled off 3 points in a row. We asked the players, what was going through your mind in that moment? They said, nothing, you can't go there. You can't allow your mind to go to a place where you think you're going to lose. You just got to fight and claw and try to score points, and they were able to do that. But when they forced the fifth, they dominated. And then it felt like that confidence grew from there, and that was the launch point for this team. And they haven't looked back since. dominant performance, a dominant weekend from Texas volleyball in the national semifinal and final.
It started in set 3. I mean, we felt the domination in set 3 against Wisconsin on Thursday in the semifinal when they went on an 11-0 run and had those aces, 5 of them for Matt, 6 of them for Maddie Skinner.
And you thought that might be an outlier, right? Unfortunately, sometimes bad sets happen for teams, and you thought Wisconsin was going to be able to come back.
All right, so what's happening, and if you're watching, everybody has been presented on the team their trophies.
We did. Nebraska had no answers for Texas today, but it was because of the service pressure.
And there are the fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. There are the fireworks. Tampa has done good once again with some major sport championships, and it only gets better. I'm very proud of my city and everything that they have done, and we hope that you all had a wonderful time in Tampa. It was just a complete shutdown. Strategy was just amazing for the Longhorns, and I just thought, like they said, unbelievable, incredible, outstanding, and just so rewarding.
And you were a senior when you won,
I was, yeah. And I still love my team. We still have a group text.
Hey, anybody who's played volley or you played a sport, you have those connections that will last a lifetime. And, you know, especially when you won, even through the thick and thin of it, if you lost, hey, for those who did not become the champions, you go back and you start again. You got to where you got, and be proud of that. Everybody wants to win. You come back harder and just go from there. Texas Longhorns National Championship, ladies, women's volleyball. I mean, just think about it. Defeating Wisconsin, defeating Nebraska, and here they are with the win. All right, everybody, I'm going to bask in this moment. And as a volley girl, I hope to see you all next year, same time, whatever the place, and just go for your aces. Winners Circle. Thank you so much for locking in, everybody, with me, BB Davis from BEBELUVSPORTS, where sports and gaming is an exquisite fusion. Congratulations to Texas Longhorns champions women volleyball. Thank you so much for locking in.